Well, there's a lot of challenges facing aviation today. And we're in an industry today that over the last 5 years has consolidated down to a smaller set of carriers. That's been good in a lot of ways in that it's made the industry much more financially stable, and it's allowed pricing in the industry to match the cost structure of the industry. But there's challenges ahead in terms of access to airports, in terms of customers understanding that there are differences in airlines, and some airlines serving different types of customer bases. We certainly have challenges with long-term cost control, with energy environment, with the national airspace policy and such. So there's a lot of issues that airlines deal with every day that affect the cost structure of the airline and the customers of the airline. And so it's a dynamic business that has a lot going on with it. Well, yes, certainly the industry has been talking about next gen for a long time now, and what I think the reason it is still a popular topic and still such an important topic is that airlines spend enormous amounts of money trying to navigate airplanes in a real tough airspace system, and everybody says it's crowded in New York and it's crowded in Chicago and it's crowded in LA, but reminds me of the old Yogi Berra joke that no one goes to that restaurant anymore, it's too crowded. The reason it's crowded in a place like that is that's where people live and interact commerce and go on vacation and such. So finding ways to use the national airspace system more efficiently, route planes more efficiently, have fewer delays for customers and for airlines, what that does is that has enormous energy cost savings, has enormous time savings, and just allows more air travel over time. So next gen's really very important for the industry. I think there's a number of things that Congress can do to make the regulatory environment better for the industry. One thing is just let customers choose. Customers have choices about which airlines to fly, and I think the market has been really good about offering customers alternative choices with different kinds of product standards to them. Spirit's a good example of that. There's a very high tax burden on airlines, and airline customers pay high taxes, and not all their taxes go to fund the infrastructure of the system either. And they even pay higher taxes than they even realize, because they might pay 20% taxes on a ticket, but that ignores the fact that the airline paid an excise tax on the fuel that's in the base price of their ticket. So they're paying a very, very high tax burden, and I don't think customers understand that, and being more transparent on that would be very helpful because it would allow better controls over long-term tax policy as well.